can't see it.
You will.
Apollo 13's Bill Paxton goes from astronaut to action-adventure star in the wind-whipped, window-breaking, car-hurling, mega-budget movie, Twister. People are already saying that this film will turn you into this new, amazing Hollywood leading man. Does that make you nervous, or is that what you've been working toward?
It's what I've been working for ever since I went to Hollywood, but yes, it does make me nervous. I feel like that calm before the F5 comes down and just sucks me into some strange life.
Making this movie last summer was no easy task.
He's
Twister
crazy.
at the beach.
He's very crazy.
Bill says there were 100 shooting days with some scorching, sometimes dangerous temperatures.
They always talk to the actors about how hard it was for the actors. Well, let me tell you, it was 10 times harder for the crewmen who pulled those cables and wind machines out in the middle of these cornfields and this heat. And these storms would come in, and these guys are handling all this metal stuff. Me and Helen, we vamoose to the trailer when the heavy stuff happens.
His hat's off to the crew, but Bill still says this was a very physically demanding role. You were battered, you were beaten, you were pelted, you were rained on. Did I miss anything?
I got kissed a couple times.
Twister rips its way to theaters on Friday. George Pennacchio, KFMB News 8, New York. Helen Hunt plays a storm-chasing scientist in the new big-budget action-adventure Twister. As a child, her character sees just how devastating a tornado can be. As a grown-up, she risks her life to understand them, so one day they may not be so deadly. You play a woman who's absolutely fearless. Now, in a thunderstorm, where would we find you?
You'd find me in a storm shelter with a cup of tea. Usually right before you start a movie, you hope for some kind of omen that you're perfect for a part. Well, the night before we started this movie, we encountered an enormous lightning storm, and boy, I thought this is going to be all acting on my part because I would be running away from the tornado, not toward the tornado.
Twister is full of all sorts of movie magic that help create the terror you see on screen. But sometimes the cost of realism was dirt cheap. In most of the scenes, you've got some kind of smudge on your face. Mm-hmm. Is that real dirt, or is that all makeup?
It's real dirt.
That's
As
what
if
I
it would be
thought.
better to have makeup smeared all over you. And no, it was real Oklahoma dirt.
So while Helen gets down and dirty with Twisters on film, she's still a little baffled about the people who do it for real.
I sat in the audience watching this the other day, and I leaned over to my friend, and I was like, these people are nuts.
I want to see it! I want to see it!
Twister is rated PG-13. It opens Friday.
You're still in love with him, aren't you? Check, please. Not that I blame you.
In Twister, Jami Gertz is someone along for the ride, playing Bill Paxton's fiancé. He's a former storm chaser about to divorce his storm-chasing wife, Helen Hunt. But not so fast. There's a big storm coming, and Bill cannot resist one last hurrah with Mother Nature. So Jami stands by her man in the face of danger, without a clue of what's to come.
So I think it's nice that there's a character that says, you know what, this is not normal. Wait a minute here, time out. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What is this? What does it mean? Why do you do it? So, and I think those are questions that the audience would want to know.
So you're telling me that Billy knows what a storm is thinking?
I kept thinking the whole time I was watching this movie, poor Jami Gertz. It's like,
Thank you.
got thrown into this mess.
I know. She has no idea what she has gotten herself into.
Joe, come on!
She's like a lamb to the slaughter, you know?
Jami's co-stars actually took the most knocks during filming, but not all of them. Did you walk away unscathed?
No, oh gosh, I was bleeding. Hailstorm Hill was my worst moment. I was, literally, I haven't said this yet, but I would vomit in between takes because I was being hit on the head so hard with ice balls.
She survived the ice balls, but you'll have to see for yourself if she survives Twister. George Pennacchio, KFMB News 8, New York.